Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program, where we have amendments to make. And, let's see, load. Wasn't the Molo Mark 1? It was this one. Load. If I remember rightly, we've modified the wrong ship. Yeah, because look, this is using two of the small ones, and we have the larger tanks now. So let's load up. What was my... If it wasn't the space shrooms, it definitely wasn't the Why Me, I don't think. Let's just load up the Why Me and see what it was. I think that's the one I named, so that's definitely wrong. Oh, we just unlocked the larger tanks, I guess. Yeah. I thought... I remember coming back and thinking that we'd unlocked new parts. But I guess the ones that we'd unlocked was the larger tanks, so... Although this is effectively fine, I think we're going to make some slight changes. Which is going to start from here. Bye-bye. So we now have the nice long tanks. Oh, they look so much better. Let's restart the timer. And stick the little vectoring engine on there. So tempted to stick the tri-coupler on. I like the tri-couplers. They look funny. They look cool. Let's add infinite reaction wheel up here. And attach it on there, so that should help with the steering a bit. This is more than enough. Actually, we don't want all that to get us to the moon, though. It'll be another flyby, I think. Oh, yeah, it's another flyby. We're not landing. But we're going to Minmus this time. So stack decoupler. And of course, we're going to have to go to big tanks again. And we'll use two of them. Like we used some of the other one, we used two, but of course it's a hell of a lot more fuel. Stick the vectoring engine on. Where's the... Here they are. How many of these can we fit on? We can fit a good number on, but I don't think we'll be able to fit the tanks around with that many. I'd love to. Yeah, more fuel, more boom. I don't think they count as attached. Come on, clip on. I can see green. No, they're on the side of the craft and they're clipping through each other, so we definitely can't fit that many of them on. Let's take it down a step then. Back to what we had, the 6 should be more than enough. They're attached? No. Okay, they look attached and they look okay. If we stick a second set of fuel rockets down here and stick our engines on. Now we're going to need some control at the top here. SAS. We have circle batteries now, don't we? We do, good. God, they're small. In fact, if that's small, I think we can get away with putting a bit more weight on the top here and having some batteries there. But let's see. We need some sort of nose cone. Aerodynamic. There we go. We'll just stick normal nose cones on there. We don't need the command modules and stuff like that. We will pipe these up. In fact, I'll do that now before I forget. So all of the E7 rockets fire at once. And which ones are we going to have firing off first? Trying to see. I'm supposed to highlight everything below them. Are they not attached properly? Come on, try this again. Attach. Yeah, onto the decoupler. So you're attached this time. So will you highlight up properly, please? A little bit of smooth jazz for while building my ship. No, deselect it. Why are they highlighting? Don't highlight, I'm not going to be able to see which one's which. Okay, let's take the symmetry off for now. So no symmetry. Just stick this on. And attach this to it. Once I know it's properly attached. Yeah, because it comes off like that. And get the 6-way symmetry. Line it up, place it. So now they're going to highlight properly. Nope, still just for freaking little decouplers. Well, that's annoying, ladies and gents. I mean, it was doing it last episode, and it was fine. Okay, I'm going to have to try and look in at them. How about from... Okay, temporarily, because I need to be able to see. Let's save this as a sub-assembly. And save this, but start a new one. And we'll work on this part as a sub-assembly. You're the smallest little proby thing. There we go. Now, if we go to sub-assemblies, I saved it as a part. I have to drop it into there. I thought clicking on parts was... wasn't the right thing to do, was it? Okay, we'll still build it here as a sub-assembly, and then we'll go back to it afterwards. So we start off with a decoupler. Then we go to control. Infinity, advanced stabilizers. Whatever the hell that is. It's an SAS. That's what it is. And stick you on here. Then we go to the stack couplers for this. Stick you about in the middle. Attach that onto there. There we go. Of course, more fuel, more thrust. Take this, times by 6. I don't want it in that stage, I want it down here. Still don't seem to actually get the mouse to line up properly for me. I'm sure I'm supposed to highlight the whole thing, but at least now, because I've got rid of all that bulk on top, when I highlight here, we can see the green. Yeah, that's that one. And my guess is this is the one at the other side. So let's drop them down into this stage down here. So these two are the first to fire. That's this one here. Yep, and the one on the other side, yep. So take them two. Make it bigger. Make it on the next stage. Take our fuel pipes. Don't want any symmetry on you. Here to here. Here to here. And then from there to the main ship. Is that attached properly? I think so. The fuel's flowing from these tanks into these ones, these tanks into these ones. Okay, that's that side done. Let's rotate round. Fuel pipe moving. I just prefer doing this by stages, but I guess you know, they changed it to the piping for a reason. There we go. Now we want some more stability on these little guys. Control. Right, this time you can be multied up. Let's also stick some aerodynamics on there. I think these are the ones that control. They seem a bit big. I want the ones that wiggle. I think you'll wiggle. Okay, that looks like it should be okay to me. Let's take that out. Subassembly. No! Control Z. Control Z. There we go. Now we're on the subassembly page. Can I get this to work this time? Okay, name. Lift. Lift box 1. Save. Okay, so we have the lift box 1, which we're going to be attaching onto the bottom of the spacecraft. So let's load back into the Temerary. Tweak those wings. Twerk those wings. We're actually going to go a quick test once I've loaded the subassembly onto the bottom of here. Scroll up. So this is a craft which we know should get us back. We're hoping this will take us into orbit. I'm just going to quickly go into the launch pad and see that we can control them. Clear, yes. Don't need to take off at all, I just want to see the wings wobble. For pig's sake. Revert. I thought that said 5 days ago then, but 5 seconds ago. I guess I accidentally Control-Z the wings away. When I undid my stupidity. So let's put them back on. Times by 6. Save this up again and launch, just to check it. Hello, Pondus. Do these... Yes, these ones wiggle. Now we are going to have to put some space tape on because this is a bit wobblier than what I would like. But of course, revert. Go back to the vehicle assembly building. And under structural, times it by 6. Attach these together. Attach from the center to here. And from the aerodynamic, there's one thing that always makes me laugh with the space tape. The way that we end up putting it on, like this for instance, makes me think it looks so much like a biplane. You know how they had the wings strapped together? But yeah, we can have a biplane that goes into space. It's fine. What I was thinking is, we still need a bit more of a booster stage. It's probably a, oh wait, maybe you have a separator first, or decoupler first. And then space tape that up. Just to get us that, yeah, that bit of an extra head start. I won't bother with the 7th one, I think 6 should be fine. Yeah, there we go. So this is going to be the Mark 1. Should hopefully fly us to Minmus. So we can go around, get the bigger tanks, but more just get some lander legs. I would like to land, but I don't want to try and do it without any lander legs, or I'd also like to be able to dock. So I can have a separate lander craft that detaches from the main transporting body. But let's save this, then launch. Actually, just curiosity, vessel info. This weighs a whole 33 tons more than the last one. Crew capacity of only 1 instead of 7. Max acceleration, 14 meters per second. Okay, let's launch. Throttle up, turn on the SAS. Bob, we will hopefully one day go and rescue your fellow Kerbal nauts, but as we know for now, it's beyond us likely. Okay, launch and don't die. I'm surprised how slow that's going with these big rockets. That's slower than I thought it would be. There's a very little different delta V in space that they do in the atmosphere. Got another 18 seconds of this stage. I won't use the warp helper because that warped me into the Earth last time, which is very, very dumb of me. And I won't try to do any gravity turns until we get a little bit higher up. I think we're going to have to get ready to eject that stage. And didn't quite get me as high as I thought it would. Yeah, there's a lot of push to them. It's fine, you know, we'll start getting... They got us around, was it 2,000 meters off the ground? I mean, that's the thickest part of the atmosphere. That's why I always stick them on the bottom, because they do that job very, very well. Our little... Oh. I launched them too early again, didn't I? It sounded like the first noise changed. Actually, screw this. I'm going to just do it by these, but it sounded like the noise changed. As soon as the noise changed, I thought... Go back to the launch. It's only 30 seconds we're wasting. But the noise changed to me. So with the noise changing, I thought that meant some of the rockets had dropped off. But I should look and fire first, because it was twice now that I've done that, and then they've gone flying off ahead of me, which means they haven't burnt all their fuel, which means I've done it wrong. All stats. I don't know what the extra stats tell me. Well, we have a lot of Delta V with this, like 500,000. I know it's not that much, you can get a hell of a lot more, but definitely should be more than enough to do the job. After this 30 seconds, we will be fine to launch, and then I'm going to watch the engines and see which ones, if they do die out or not. It seemed too quick for me. Are we ready? Okay, that's the engines going. I thought they should have just been burning out in 2 tanks. It looks like it's only going to last about 30 seconds. Maybe I was right to launch them when I did, but then why did they go flying off? What have I done wrong with the staging? 20 seconds. I mean, I don't like how they're... Yeah, the noise has changed, but there's still fuel, so why did the noise change? Or is it just a thing for going through higher up in the atmosphere, maybe? Okay, they're dropping down now, that's what I was expecting. Let's take the SAS off and start a bit of a gravity turn. Bank over to around 45. Hopefully the SAS will fix that wobble soon enough. How are we doing with our orbit? Why do you keep placing me on the wrong side of this? Only at 16,000. Okay. Well, that's definitely probably going to have to burn until we get to the next stage and drop off the next tanks, but that's fine. Actually seems to be going to hell. Oh, I guess we do have a 2 less engines this time than what we had last time, so it is lasting longer. Are we all good? And time to launch. I say not launch, to detach. How are we doing for the orbit now? Only 30,000. I thought we'd be higher. Let's tip over a little bit more. So take SAS off. Tip over, turn it back on again. I'm trusting the SAS a lot there, but yeah, let's have a wobble. Are we almost out? I've leant over a lot more than what I normally do and a lot earlier, so have I done that a bit too early? Oh no, it's building up now, that's fine. I'll get ready on X to cut the engines once we get to about 100,000. 60,000. It's definitely spreading out. I'm used to just going straight up. This whole gravity turn thing's quite... I say new to me. I used to just do it dumb and get very, very lots of power and go straight up then across, but gravity turn does apparently help, so let's use it. Okay, and cut the engines. Why is the centre engine run out of fuel? Or why is one of the engines run out of fuel? Why do I have 4 in this setup? Oh crap, you're the one... Yeah, you shouldn't be firing yet. Let's quickly add another stage. That was a bit of a mess up on my part. Go to M. How long do we have to wait? 2 minutes. Yeah, it seems like I had the extra engine. Hopefully that wasn't firing. So that'd just be ripping itself apart and wasting fuel. But let's tilt round. So we're nice and flat. Reset the SAS. That should be good for us getting a nice circular orbit once we get to the... Get closer to the periapsis. I think I'm going to burn when we're about 30 seconds out from it. About a minute. Okay, don't need to be precise. I'm not going for a precise orbit, so let's just start throttling up again now. And check here. Should be doing a good job at just widening it out. Probably could have done that a lot closer to the actual apoapsis. Should have plenty of fuel. This system should be a lot more efficient than the last, and the last one got us there. Have we? Yeah. Okay, you're supposed to drop the other things, but you haven't. How's our orbit looking? Come on. 50. Done this really terribly, but... Yeah. Well, we're definitely in orbit. Well, it's a bad orbit. Why aren't these guys separated? You two should have already have gone. So let's put you in this stage here and fire. And again. Good, we've got them off. So we've just got our nice long rocket here now, so it should work. I was hoping you guys could maybe explain that I killed him. Now for Minmus, I actually have no idea how I'm supposed to find this. I'm just going to add a maneuver. And for now, let's just get us out there. Oh. I'm intersecting with something, but not what I want. Let's pull it in till it's about an orbit just into the Minmus area. Come on. Come on. Just take me out into that sort of region and then come back. Now, if we move you around... Oh, no, wait. Set it as a target. What am I doing? Minmus, set as target. Can I... Maneuver? Why'd you go so freaking small? Need to be able to zoom out and see what the hell I'm doing. Oh. And we got closest point there. So that's something to work with. Seems faster is what's going to bring them together. No. Apparently that's the closest we get with this setup. This way. Oh. I did something. Power down. Okay, I saw something there. That's still us escaping and never coming back though, isn't it? They're getting further away, so try it this way. Now we lose it completely. They inverted then. Let's bring this back down until we know we're definitely in an orbit. We want to be able to come back. To me, it looks like something, that could be done. Whoa, that's miles off. I don't want the money's target. I've got the target. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubes, that's all we have time for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.